Back at Rupp Arena, getting set for the start of quarterfinal action in the 1995 Sweet 16, Scott County against Breckinridge County. And Roger, everybody you talk to around this tournament has said it's just been a wonderful event so far. Some great basketball being played.
Well, we've had a little bit of everything. We've had 2 overtime games. We've had only 1 game with a double-digit margin at the end, and that in itself is amazing. That'll tell you how closely played all these games have been in the state tournament, and I think this game right here is going to be one of the best so far.
And if anything, even more excitement in the atmosphere of Rupp Arena as we advance into the second round of play. Let's take a look at how these two teams will line up. Scott County coming in at 27-5, champions of the 8th region. The Cardinals will go with Tony Johnson, 5'9" senior, averaging 8 points a game. Michael Richardson, the big gun, number 10, averages 19 a game at 17 against Wayne County. Sean Berry, 10 rebounds against Wayne County. Jeremy Wood, averaged 13 a game. And Josh Talbert picked up 13 rebounds against Wayne County. He'll wear 00. And the Scott County Cardinals are coached by Billy Hicks.
And at guard, number 20, Patrick Critchlow.
Now let's take a look at the Breckinridge County lineup. The Fighting Tigers from the 3rd region, 26-2. Number 20 is Patrick Critchlow, 13 points a ball game. Bradley Payne averages 9 points a game, but had 17 in the game against Franklin County. Adam Mattingly, one of their big guns, 17 points, 7 boards a game. Jared Whitworth wears number 34, averages 7 a game. And Jay Sills had a big game against Franklin County, 26 points and 7 boards. And the Breckinridge County Fighting Tigers are coached by Dean Hobbs. We'll watch for Coach Hobbs and his cue card system once again today.
I tell you, their half-court zone defenses are suffocating for an offense. We'll see how Scott County attacks that. Scott County likes to get it up and down the court, but as we mentioned in the open, we saw them the other day against Wayne County play in a more slow-down half-court type of game, in a 60-point game, and they fared very well.
Yeah, this is a team that has scored over 100 6 times. Scott County we're speaking of. 6 games in the 90s, but won a 60-53 game over Wayne County in the opening round of the Sweet 16. The people from Breckinridge County are ready to go, as are the Scott County fans. Going to be another good crowd at Rupp Arena for the 1995 Boys Sweet 16. Hope you enjoy the ball game. Just about set to go. Breckinridge County and Scott County. Talbert will step in for Scott County. Mattingly in there for Breckinridge County, and the Tigers control. Long pass down court, laid up and in by Mattingly.
What a way to start for the Tigers. They love to lob to Mattingly, a great leaper.
Aggressive defense right away. There's the tip and the interception by Whitworth. Critchlow into the lane. Jumpers in the air. Rebound Berry of Scott County. Wood moves in, tries a 3. Rebound Sills. Whitworth into the lane, double pump, missed the shot. Rebound Berry again.
In the 1-3-1, trapping out of it. Scott County trying to get off quick shots before they can get it set.
Out of the corner, Johnson. He's short with it. Comes out long to Critchlow. People were very impressed with Breckinridge County's win in the opening round. They played very well. Lay in by Mattingly. Again, good passing, good shot.
Whitworth with the assist.
And the pass ahead to Talbert for the Scott County basket.
Well, both these teams with athletes, you see Scott County, how they can run the floor, how they strike quickly. And they want to do that to avoid all that half-court pressure from Breckinridge County.
Payne into front court. Critchlow finds Payne under there. Was some great passing by Breckinridge County in the early going. They lead at 6-2.
So solid.
Cross-court pass goes out of bounds. A turnover gives it back to Breckinridge County. Scott County, a quick substitution. As Hicks comes in with Wagner, Buddy Wagner, number 32, a 6'6" junior. Berry is out.
I guarantee you, Billy Hicks has spent a lot of time trying to dissect this Breckinridge County defense on film.
Payne held it up. Got it away to Whitworth. Sills moves in, and he scores.
Had a career high day the other day with 26. He gets off to a good start here.
8-2 Breckinridge. Shot by Richardson. There's a three.
A 3-point goal by Michael Richardson.
8-5 Tigers.
A little pressure there from the Cardinals.
Mattingly with the move.
Goal by Adam Mattingly.
Ball got away from Johnson for a minute. Scott County's got it back. Bounce pass deflected. Out of bounds it goes. And it'll stay with Scott County. But again, Breckinridge County applying the pressure. Whitworth, some great hustle.
Boy, they get after you all over the court. Scott County likes to do many of the same things. It's kind of a war of the same sorts of styles defensively.
Shot by Wood in the air. Good for three.
3-point goal by Jeremy Wood.
10-8 Breckinridge, 4:55 to go first quarter. Whitworth went into the lane. Now the bounce pass to Sills.
Goal by Sills.
Along the baseline, Talbert moves in, hits the shot.
By Talbert.
Pace quick enough for you?
Both teams have opened hot. Scott County 4 of 6 from the field. Breck County 6 out of 8.
Whitworth moves in, had to double clutch it, and got the shot.
Goal by Whitworth.
14-10 Breckinridge. Richardson tried to get rid of it to Talbert. He is fouled as Sills came in a little late on the interception attempt.
I guarantee you one thing, the jitters are gone. These teams got that out of the way the other day on Wednesday, and they're ready to play.
Johnson to play it in for Scott County. Richardson fires long. Sills goes and gets it. I think he was on the line. It'll go back to Scott County. There's the Scott County crowd. They didn't have far to travel. Shot is blocked by Mattingly, and eventually Mattingly pulled it down. In the middle, here's Whitworth.
Great move. It was double teamed. It somehow escaped.
And Scott County wants a timeout with 3:50 to go first quarter. The score, Breckinridge County 16 and Scott County 10. We'll be right back. The Scott County huddle, they've had to slow the Breckinridge momentum in the first quarter. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the opening period, and the Tigers have jumped out to a 16-10 lead. Momentum with Breckinridge County. You can tell from the crowd. They're enjoying it. Their team 26-2, and as you pointed out, Roger, undefeated when they've got that starting lineup intact as they do now.
Coach Hobbs said whatever it took, he's going to get those guys out there on the court because of that record. But the shooting is what is doing it for them here. They shot 55% in the opening win over Franklin County, and out of the gate today, 8 out of 10. 80%.
And Payne kicked it. Scott County gets it back. There's the floater, and jammed in there by Wood. 16-12, so Scott County responds with a big play now, an offensive foul on Whitworth.
Scott County in the huddle, I guarantee you, Billy Hicks designed that lob play on the back screen there on the baseline against the 1-3-1, and they freed up Wood, and did he go up and get it? Great leaping ability.
Wood at 6'1", went up and got that one. 16-12. They're going to try it again. Out of bounds to Breckinridge County this time.
Here's a look. Kind of lulling him to sleep. Johnson with a great look here. They didn't have a hand in his face, and that allowed him to see very clearly what was going on, and a great pass to Wood.
Mattingly takes it down. Missed the shot, but we're going to get a foul on Brad Pulliam just in. The 6'3" junior for Scott County.
A foul is on number 44, William. That's his first, team first. And the line.
3:09 to go first quarter, and Adam Mattingly will step to the line.
This is a guy, Mattingly, 6'4", 185 senior, who I think has moved up a lot on the recruiting lists of a lot of area colleges who may not have known as much about him in the western part of the state, but he is moving up on the list.
And the steal by Critchlow to Payne to Sills for the layup and a foul.
The goal by Sills is good.
Sills has been magic in this tournament. Nice look from Payne, and Sills hitting just about everything he shoots in the tourney. Has a chance for a three-point play.
4-1.
Free throw kicked out, but Breckinridge County really looking sharp with their offense. They're getting mostly layups. The long cross-court pass is into the front row, and it'll give it back to Breckinridge County. The Tigers lead by 7.
Into the game for Scott County.
Billy Ray Penn comes into the Scott County lineup. 5'11" senior. Johnson goes out.
Penn has been instant offense to this team coming off the bench. An excellent three-point shooter.
The shot by Sills from outside this time. Kicked over the board. They're going to rule it out of bounds to Scott County. Richardson had gotten the rebound.
First miss for Sills from the field. He had been 3 for 3, but he steps outside the arc and misses one there.
Nice passing by Scott County this time, and results in the layup for Pulliam. Whitworth pressured. Nice bounce pass to Mattingly. He's fouled underneath there, and Whitworth found him cutting for the bucket.
These guys work so well together. It's almost like they read each other's eyes. Here you see there's the backdoor cut, and Mattingly gets hammered.
Second foul on Brad Pulliam. Third on the team, and to the line is Mattingly. Slow start from the line for Mattingly. Missed them both. A scramble for it. Richardson looks for the shot. Pulliam a strong rebound. He's fouled as he goes back up. That'll be on Payne.
Saw Scott County really pushing the basketball. They don't want Breckinridge County to be able to set up in the half-court defense. A little bit of a force by Richardson, but Pulliam quick going to the glass.
So Pulliam will go to the line, and back in the ball game is Josh Talbert, number 00.
Speaking of going to the glass, 13 rebounds in the opening round for Talbert.
(19-15). Critchlow in front court for Breckinridge County. Whitworth fakes and drives and then leaves it off for Sills. Sills got it back and blocked hard by Pulliam, and Pulliam has picked up another one. That's his third.
Well, they blocked one shot in there. I think Talbert got a hand on the first attempt. Pulliam trying to block another shot, picks up the foul.
Two shots for Jay Sills.
He will have two. Scott County, number 42, Lance McMillan.
Scott County substitute is Lance McMillan, 42, 6'3" senior. And Pulliam is out with those 3 fouls.
Neither team has cooled off. Scott County at 55% from the field. Breckinridge County 69% from the field.
(21-15). Richardson, the quick jumper. Won't stay down for him. Rebound Mattingly.
Slow start for Richardson, 1 of 4 from the field.
Critchlow took it in, bounce pass in traffic. Might have been a little too close to Sills, and a timeout is signaled for as Penn came up with it. So Scott County takes the timeout with 55 seconds to go first quarter. Breckinridge leads by 6, and we'll be right back. Back at Rupp Arena, Keith Elkins along with Roger Redmond and Dan Williams. Breckinridge leads by 6, 55.4 seconds to go in the first quarter. Let's go for a courtside report to Dan Williams. Dan?
Okay, Keith, the word in the Cardinal huddle is be tough, guys. Be tough. Right now, Breckinridge beating them to the ball. They're not moving their feet on defense. They're not cutting the penetration. Really want them to get up and go after it. On offense, move the ball around, try to get it to the inside, see if they can't pick up some fouls. Bottom line, hustle, want it more. Back to you, Keith.
All right, thanks, Dan. Billy Hicks with that message in the timeout that was not planned, but one call to retain possession of the ball. So Scott County has it now. Under a minute to go, first quarter. Again, kicked out of bounds, this time by Sills, and Scott County gets it back. Tough defense. Richardson has to save it back in off Bradley Payne.
Scott County's explosive. If there's a team that's capable of getting a run on you, it's Scott County. But you don't want to get too far behind Breckinridge County. They take care of the ball so well. Normally shoot pretty well from the line, but only 3 for 7 from the line today.
Long one by Penn is good. That cuts the lead in half. Now the long pass for Mattingly. To the basket. And a blocking foul.
The foul is on number 42, McMillan.
That's one of those really tough calls to make. Here you see Mattingly, the quick move, and might have seen McMillan sliding over a little bit there.
First one on McMillan. Mattingly can't find the range at the free throw line, just 1 for 5.
The whole team 3 for 8. Otherwise, they might have a little bit of a cushion here.
As it is, they lead by 4. Off the hands of McMillan. Whitworth came after it, and he knocked it out of bounds.
Saw Billy Ray Penn hit that big 3 a minute ago. As we said, he's been instant offense. Started up until Christmas time, lost his starting job. Been a great 6th man. He hit 2 threes in the 4th quarter in the regional final against Anderson County that were big for this club.
Richardson drives in. Now here comes Payne. He'll have to hurry. Off the board. That's the end of the first quarter with the score. Breckinridge County 22 and Scott County 18. Back for the second quarter at Rupp Arena in just a minute.
And here's some
Back for the second quarter, Breckinridge County 22-18. Scott County's three-point shooting. They hit 3 in the first quarter, so that's helped them stay with it. Breckinridge County probably looked a little sharper on offense, but we've got a close ball game.
3 for 6 from three-point range for Scott County, and Breckinridge County only 4 out of 9 from the free throw line. Despite the fact they hit 69% from the floor, they only lead it by 4 points.
Wood split the double team. Now Wood from the side. Out of bounds to Breckinridge County.
That's usually the soft spot against the 1-3-1 trap. If you can get it to the baseline, you can usually get some decent shots. Wood had a good shot, it just didn't go down.
Critchlow comes up. Sills just couldn't find any room that time. Good defense by Talbert. Now the bounce pass and the layup by Mattingly. Good assist from Whitworth. That pass too long, out of bounds.
Scott County again looking for the quick strike. There's Billy Hicks, former Corbin head coach, also coached at Harlan. And what a job in his first year at Scott County, taking him to the Sweet 16.
And now to the quarterfinal round. 6:49 in the second quarter. Mattingly dropped that one. Takes it down the lane, leaves it off there for Sills. Again, penetration and the assist. And now the steal by Critchlow. Tried to go to Mattingly, picked off by Berry. Talbert has it knocked away, and Payne gets it. Ahead to Mattingly. And fouled as he went into the basket by Wood. So Breckinridge County has pushed it out to 8.
Nothing is easy against that Breckinridge County defense. Scott County having trouble in the half court. They've turned it over now 8 times in just a little over a quarter of basketball. There's the steal. Payne coming up with it. A nice look ahead for Mattingly, and the foul.
Mattingly with 8 points. Make it 9. Now 3 for 7 from the line.
Mattingly runs the floor so well. So effective in this Breckinridge County system.
28-18.
Breckinridge County will shoot the bonus.
Penn missed a man open underneath. Wagner was calling for it. He just couldn't get it to him. Didn't see him.
That's what that half-court pressure will do to you. Sometimes you get so preoccupied just hanging on to the basketball, you don't look up maybe and see all the options that you have.
It's tough to see the big picture when you've got those hands in your face, as it was. Critchlow fouled Penn. Left that one short, too. And Critchlow came up with it. Nice pass to Sills. And Critchlow, a fine assist to Sills. That's a 12-point lead. The long one by Penn is good.
They changed up, went to the 2-3 zone, and a zone buster. Billy Ray Penn with his second three-pointer.
Critchlow drives. Talbert up with the strong rebound. Penn tries again. Mattingly got a hand on it. Whitworth saved it, but Richardson picks it up, and he is fouled.
The foul is on number 12, Payne. That's his.
Here's Scott County on the attack, and Penn trying to make it 2 in a row from three-point range. Mattingly read it, jumped down on him. But the good hustle by Richardson. They come up with the rebound and draw the foul.
County number 40, Matt Mattingly, replaces number 12, Bradley Payne.
Payne's second foul.
Richardson, and he will have 2.
Talbert getting some instruction on the Scott County bench.
Just the 4th point for Richardson, who has struggled so far. 1 out of 5 from the field, and the defense, you know, is paying special attention to it.
30-23, Matt Mattingly, number 40, just in for Breckinridge County, putting it in play.
Little 5-point run now by Scott County.
Into backcourt it goes, and there's the whistle as Whitworth had to chase it down. So a rare Breckinridge County mistake.
Breckinridge County shooting 71% from the floor. And all their shots are high percentage. Everything they're getting is 10 feet on in, it seems. Lots of layups and good looks in the lane.
Carl Williams, number 41, into the ball game for Breckinridge County. Matt Mattingly goes out. There's a long 3 by Wood. Battle for the rebound. And they can't decide, so the jump ball call, possession arrow favors Breckinridge County.
That was a long 3. That was by Wood. That was NBA range.
4:40 to go, second quarter. Whistle away from the ball. Mattingly and centers going at it, and the foul, or Wagner rather, and the foul will go against Buddy Wagner.
Number 32, Wagner, that's his first.
And that will put Breckinridge County in the bonus situation, so to the line is Adam Mattingly.
Been there a bunch.
This will be his 9th free throw. He's made 4. Now has 5 of 9 and has made his last 4 in a row, so he's beginning to find the touch up there. 32-23, Breckinridge. There's the pass deflected. Critchlow hustling after it, got it away to Mattingly. Tried to leave it for Williams, out of bounds.
Well, that was a great pass by Mattingly, a great idea, and caught Williams a little bit by surprise. I think it caught most everybody in the building by surprise. He just kind of slipped it out there to him with the left hand.
Again, it's loose. This time the Cardinals get it back. And the ball kicked away. It'll go back to Scott County, but Breckinridge County really disrupting the Scott County offense. Inside it goes, and the layup is no good by Wagner. Comes out. Tapped away from Critchlow. We get a foul, and you can see Billy Hicks' reaction to that call.
That's something Johnson does a lot. He had 4 steals in the opener against Wayne County, and Billy Hicks thought he had himself another steal. He's right in front of the Scott County bench.
And the line, Critchlow, and he will have 1 in the bonus.
Critchlow has not scored. Out of bounds it goes, and again back to Breckinridge County, and again Billy Hicks is unhappy with the call.
Scott County got a good look a few moments ago inside against the 1-3-1 for Wagner. Left it just a little short. This time they have a rebound and lose it out of bounds. Might have been a little contact there as center's feet went out from under him, but the official standing right there made the call.
Inbounds to Critchlow. get a blocking foul on Wagner. And I think Mattingly wasn't sure whether he had a dribble, but took one anyway and was not called for the double dribble.
He gambled. I thought it was a double dribble.
That's his
second one on Wagner.
Breckinridge County, number 41.
I think Mattingly was gambling that if he held the ball long enough, everybody would forget. Evidently, they did.
Adam Mattingly for 1 at the bonus.
Just like practice now for Adam Mattingly. That's 6 in a row from the line.
And they've shot 15 free throws. Scott County has 6 as a team.
34-23. Williams to the baseline. Just kind of handed it off to Mattingly, and Mattingly laid it in.
It's so tough. So quick down on the baseline. He gets those shots off, and you somehow wonder how he did it.
Scott County in some trouble now. Tipped away and out of bounds. Sills and Mattingly were both there, collided. The ball went out of bounds. Or it would have been another interception for Breckinridge County.
And for Scott County, number 34.
There's Barry back in the ball game for Scott County.
Buddy Wagner.
Cardinals have turned it over 11 times now. That's led to 13 Breckinridge County points.
They tried to go into Barry, and he was fouled by Sills. On Sills.
Excuse me. By contrast, 5 turnovers by Breckinridge County have led to only 3 points for Scott County. That's a 10-point differential right there.
Coach Dean Hobbs sends Matt Mattingly back in.
Mattingly replaces number 42, Jay Sills.
The 6'2 junior replaces Jay Sills.
And from this point on, both teams will shoot the bonus.
Wood with the 3 off the left side. Barry comes away with it, and he's called for walking. And that comes with 2:47 to go.
And ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to remind you that all seating in Rupp Arena is reserved seating. For the comfort and pleasure of all fans in attendance, please occupy only the seat for which you have a ticket, so that fans attending next game can find their seat.
Pass to Mattingly on the right wing.
Now, he's used his dribble this time.
And Whitworth dropped it in. Good assist from Mattingly. This team really works well together. 15-point lead.
They break you down defensively so well.
Richardson fires a quick 3. And there's Critchlow to pull it down for Breckinridge County. Mattingly outside. Williams tried to leave it for Mattingly, and it's saved back in. Mattingly whips it underneath for Williams. He scores. Critchlow made it happen.
And what court awareness by Mattingly to just a touch pass. The ball barely touched his hands, and he made the pass to Williams.
Picked off by Matt Mattingly. Breckinridge County blowing it open now late in the second quarter, up by 17.
We told you they're a tough team to try to catch. You don't really want to get too far behind them because they take care of the ball so well.
Matt Mattingly guarded by Talbert. And Talbert makes the steal. Takes it on in. And they got the basket and a foul.
Big play by Talbert. Big point in the game for Scott County. When the boat might have been starting to sink, and Talbert throws out the lifeline there with a steal and a hoop.
Ronnie Lee Hubbard in the ball game for Scott County. But we get a timeout with 56 seconds to go, second quarter, and the score, Breckinridge County 40 and Scott County 25. Back in a minute.
And we have timeout. Scott would like to thank the locker room sporting.
Scott County still down by 15 after the Talbert basket. Breckinridge County looking very sharp.
Thank you.
They really do a nice job running their offensive patterns. This time, Mattingly with the ball, and here you see him working around the perimeter. Williams has it knocked away, and then you're going to see a scramble here for a loose ball. And look at the diving save by Critchlow, and there's the touch pass, the hook pass from Mattingly. And when you get shots like that, you can shoot 75%. That's what they're doing. 15 out of 20, 75% from the field.
Most of them from very close range, thanks to the great passing. But Talbert has given Scott County a lift for the moment with the steal, the basket, and now he'll try to complete the three-point play. It's still a 14-point margin, and Scott County trying to put some pressure on. Got away from Critchlow, out of bounds to Scott County.
There's a rare unforced error by that young man as he just kind of was looking up court.
And it goes to Talbert. Short jumper, rolls off, and Williams is way up for it. Final minute of the second quarter. Matt Mattingly tried to drop it off, picked off by Richardson. Richardson goes all the way in and then has it swatted away by Whitworth.
Scott County turning up the pressure defensively, forcing another turnover. There's the great block. Breckinridge County getting down, running the court, and Whitworth with the block. But Scott County has to be encouraged. They forced a couple of turnovers. They're getting more transition opportunities, and near the end of the half, they certainly did need a confidence boost, and I think they've gotten that.
Talbert fakes and draws a hard foul from Williams.
No goal.
You want to go into that locker room with a positive feeling, especially when you're on the short end of a double-figure count. And Talbert has a chance to cut in a little bit more to that Breckinridge County lead.
First one on Williams. That comes with 21.7 seconds to go, second quarter. Off to the left. Let's see what Breckinridge County does with the final 15 seconds.
Scott County forcing the action.
Whitworth takes it on in, leaves it for Williams. Missed the shot, he'll have time to follow. Missed the shot, tipped it in at the horn, and it'll count. That's the end of the first half. It's been a good one for Breckinridge County. The Tigers lead 42-26 over Scott County. Back to Rupp Arena after this.
The 1995 Boys Sweet 16 Basketball Tournament is brought to you by Mr. Tuxedo, State Farm, your local Ford dealers, Snapple, Southland Christian Church, the law offices of Shirley Allen Cunningham Jr., Lexington Billiard, Blockbuster Video, and Super America.
And Roger, in looking at first half numbers, we can see that Breckinridge County's sharp passing has led to some pretty sharp shooting here. Let's go inside the numbers on Breckinridge County and Scott County for the first half.
Well, the shots Breckinridge County has been getting have certainly been of the high percentage variety, and as you see there, they've been making them 16 out of 23. Of course, the flurry at the end of the half and the tap in by Williams, they're at 70%. Scott County struggling from the outside, 9 out of 24 from the field in the first half, and they got to get it cranked up. They got to get Richardson more involved and try to get him some shots. Maybe the three-point shots will start to fall for them a little bit more. Free throw line, Breck double the amount of opportunities, and They've also beaten them on the boards, and the Scott County turnovers have led to a lot of Breckinridge County breakaway buckets.
And we'll see if Scott County can turn it up on defense and maybe try to shut down that passing lane just a little bit for Breckinridge County, because these players look for each other. They've worked extremely well together and just a very sharp unit all the way around. And right now they've built a substantial lead. We're not used to seeing quite the wide margin in these state tournament games, but we've also seen a lot of second half rallies, so we'll see what happens here. Inside for Barry, and Scott County strikes first.
Sometimes the worst place to be in this tournament is way up on top in the first half, because we've seen a couple of games completely reverse themselves in the second half, and Scott County gets off to a good start here.
Payne took it in, forced the shot that time, and Talbert comes down with it. Ahead it goes to Barry. There's two more.
Great pass from Richardson, and good hands, Barry, to make the catch. A quick start for the Cardinals.
Scott County really needed this, and now a steal. Bounce pass, the shot blocked away by Whitworth. Johnson's shot rejected. That could have really given Scott County some momentum. Whitworth moves in, the quick shot off to the right. Wood to the lane and into Barry. Scramble for it. It'll go to Breckinridge County.
Look at that, Talbert battling 3 maroon shirts for the basketball. He had 13 rebounds in the opener. He really attacks the glass. Only 2 rebounds so far today, but you can see a concerted effort to pick up a few more here.
Whitworth takes it down. Now Mattingly. Mattingly with 18 in the first half, now 20 for the game to lead all scorers. He was backed up by Sills with 12. Scott County led by Talbert with 7. Now Breckinridge on the break with Critchlow laying it in.
Critchlow and Payne working together. Critchlow with the back tip to smack it away from Johnson, and then the great lead pass from Payne.
Same thing again. And same result. And it's all Breckinridge County. Timeout Cardinals. 6:12 to go in the third. The Tigers by 18. Breckinridge County crowd, a brief pause in the excitement. Their team up by 18 points, and we saw Scott County come out with a little bit of momentum there at the start of the third quarter, but now less than 2 minutes in, they've pushed it out to 18, and Breckinridge is rolling again.
15 turnovers now for Scott County in the ball game, and that has led to 19 Breckinridge County points, 2 layups in a row there in that series. And this great Breckinridge County defense shutting down Richardson, a 19-point-a-game scorer, only 1 of 7 from the field, not even getting really good looks at the basket, has 5 points.
Penn tries a 3. Billy Ray Penn's third 3 of the ball game, trying to pull his team back in it. They're down by 15.
That's why Billy Hicks put him in there, to loosen up that defense, and he's done it today with those 3 3-pointers. Got to get somebody else in the act, though.
Corner for Critchlow, gets a good look. Scrambles and gets it back underneath to Mattingly. Here's Penn again off the right wing this time. Rebound out to Richardson. And Whitworth reached over and fouled.
There's no secret what Mattingly could do in the western part of the state, the 3rd region player of the year. He's playing on a little bit of a tender ankle. There you see the great scramble for the ball, and then despite the tender ankle, you can see that Mattingly is a leaper. And he is no longer a secret here in this part of the state either. Lots of folks finding out about Adam Mattingly, and I'd say lots of collegiate recruiters finding out about him too.
Breckinridge County has shown some great hustle all day long too. They continually dive after loose balls, and at least 2 of them have been turned quickly into baskets after they've gotten them back. 50-35. That time Critchlow got in trouble on the baseline. Here comes Talbert, 3-on-2, off to Penn. Fouled hard, the basket didn't go.
Well, they might have got pain for unnecessary roughness right there. He absolutely went up and nailed Penn.
Foul is on number 12.
Third one on Payne.
That's his third, team's second.
He was not going to let Billy Ray Penn get an open shot.
For 2.
Penn now 2 of 4 from the line. Scott County trying to edge back in it. Back within 13.
Boy, the Tigers really look for Critchlow to handle that ball.
A long pass picked off by Berry, tapped away from behind, but a foul on Adam Mattingly.
That's a tough pass to make against the pressure defense. Three-quarter court with that much air under it.
Adam Mattingly, that's his first, team's third.
And we'll get a timeout with 4:45 to go in the third quarter. That one called by Breckinridge County. They lead 50-37. Back to Rupp Arena in just a minute. The NCAA banners at Rupp Arena. Right now, though, we're focusing on high school action, and the players, of course, all excited to be here, not only because it's an accomplishment for their team, but it's just a special experience for them to play in this building. You can tell when the teams come out, an hour or so before game time, just to walk around the floor. They're excited about the location as well as everything else.
They take everything in. You see them looking all around and really noticing everything, maybe more so than they ever have if they came to a game. But it is a dream come true for these youngsters to play out here on the Rupp Arena floor.
And back to business for now as Scott County trying to rally. The lob play worked in the first half, doesn't this time. And Breckinridge goes on the attack. Inside for Sills. Here comes Penn for Scott County. Richardson fires away. He's off the mark today. Out of bounds it goes to Breckinridge County.
When you're struggling the way Richardson has today, sometimes you rush things a little bit. I thought he really rushed his shot that time and was pretty well off target.
Inbounds to Critchlow. And he brings it across. And the bounce pass underneath, another basket for Mattingly. Boy, Critchlow really distributes the basketball. They really look to him to take care of it.
He's always looking ahead, always looking up court. 5 assists for him today.
Moving in is Penn. Missed the three-point try. Rebound Whitworth. They've got a man out front. The pass to Mattingly. It's a 17-point Breckinridge County lead.
I didn't think they were going to see Mattingly, Keith. He was out ahead of the pack for a few seconds, and finally they spotted him and got it to it.
Richardson, a three. He hits.
Maybe that'll get him on track.
10 points for Richardson. And again, Breckinridge County with a man down. Couldn't crank up the pass, but Whitworth saves it. And he is fouled as he goes for the basket. Richardson got him.
Well, it's been that kind of day for Scott County. Barry was all set to make the interception, got his hands on the ball, and his feet got tangled up. He went to the deck, and Breckinridge County ends up with a fast break opportunity.
Into the game for Scott County, number 44, Brad Pulliam.
Couple of Scott County substitutions. Pulliam and Wagner back in. Talbert and Penn go out.
And at the line, Whitworth for
Tony Johnson also in there for Scott County. Whitworth was 7 in the game. 3:08 to go, third quarter, as you can see on the bench, getting a little late in the day for Scott County.
And once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to remind you that all seating in Rupp Arena is reserved seating for the comfort and pleasure of all fans in attendance. Please.
Richardson spins in. And then the left-hand shot by Pulliam. Nice follow by Wagner. He's fouled.
Thank you.
And that one goes against Mattingly.
Adam Mattingly, that's his second, team's fourth. At the line, Wagner, and he will have 2.
Wagner has not scored today. Now he's on the board. The lead is 15, and we get Williams back into the ball game. Gave Breckinridge County some good minutes in the first half, including a tip right at the horn to end the first half. Gave them a 16-point lead at that time. Critchlow off with it. Outlet to Payne. Blocked from behind. Mattingly follows, and he's going to be guilty of an offensive foul. That'll be 3 on Mattingly.
Good defensive play by Richardson, and that was the obvious call. Mattingly just trying to force his way to the bucket. But again, Breck able to get behind Scott County on that long pass. Cardinals going to have to take care of that. It's cost him a couple of fouls, a couple of layups by the Tigers. But the thing about Scott County, they do have the high-powered attack. Only 41 points so far in this game, but over 10 minutes to play in it, and they do have the capability, the firepower to come back.
Johnson from the middle of the lane. Sills lost it. Williams tried to pick it up. Now Sills has it. And it'll be a foul on Richardson as Sills starts up court. Two on Richardson.
That's his second, team second. And for Scott County, number 14, Billy Ray Penn replaces number 24.
There's Penn back in the ball game for Scott County.
And Todd Conley. Please report to the
Boy, the thing that Breckinridge County does to your offense, you have to get perimeter shots. They just don't give you much of anything inside.
Sills got in trouble, but got fouled. Penn picks up the foul. That's his first and the third on the team. Now Breckinridge showing some patience. They lead it by 15, so they can take their time if they want to. But now Critchlow fires. Didn't need that shot from Breckinridge County from their point of view, but Critchlow took one, and now Scott County on offense. Slapped away by Critchlow.
Yeah, you can see a little more intensity on defense from Critchlow, realizing, hey, maybe I shouldn't have taken that three, and he's trying to get it back. Breckinridge County, though, still shooting 65% from the floor.
Three-point try by Wood is off the mark. Chased down by Penn. He fires away. Wagner way up for it. And fouled as he goes back up.
Scott County just not able to get the threes to go down. 6 of 18. Had a couple of open shots. Just not falling for the Cards.
Bradley Payne's in some foul trouble. He picked up his fourth. Critchlow goes out right now for Breckinridge County. Whitworth is back in. And Matt Mattingly will replace Payne, who has those 4 fouls.
At the line, Wagner for 2.
Wagner gets the good bounce and is now 2 for 3 from the line. The scramble. Mattingly tipped it out.
Scott County will put the ball into play, and from this point on, Scott County will shoot the bonus.
There's the lob, cut off this time by Matt Mattingly.
That was a called play from the bench by Billy Hicks. They just defensed it well that time.
Late whistle on that one. But they are going to get Sills for the offensive foul. There was some contact, but there was a brief second or so between the contact and the whistle.
Sills, that's his third.
Third one on Sills. That comes with 1:11 to go in the third. Talbert will come back in for Scott County.
Josh Talbert replaces number 32, Buddy.
There's Josh Talbert.
That's a tough call to make, tough call not to make. Because of the contact right out in the middle of the court where everybody can see it, the official, I think, feels pressured to make some sort of decision there and had to be an offensive foul if he made the call.
Wood's shot is way short. Out of bounds to Breckinridge County.
Just didn't get the legs under it, and that was really probably too far out there. Breckinridge County has a way. They push you on further and further out. You notice a lot of these threes have been long ones for Scott County today.
Critchlow got a brief rest. They need his ball handling. Adam Mattingly inside to Williams. Drops it in from in front. Good move. He got way up.
There's another high percentage shot for the Tigers.
Richardson down the lane. He'll go to the line.
The foul is on number 40, Matt Mattingly. That's his second. And for Breckinridge County, number 34, Jared Whitworth.
There's Whitworth back in the Breckinridge County lineup. Sills leaves. Richardson will go to the line for two. Four for 5 from the line for Richardson. Scott County trying to put pressure on. Look at that pass. Down to Williams. Faked and got it, and a foul.
Boy, did they ever share the basketball. We've seen some great passes today by Breckinridge County. Unselfish play and very heady play. Now watch this. The inbounds pass, and how in the world did he get that kind of velocity on that ball going down court? It was almost like a deflection, more or less. He had it so quickly down court.
Missed the free throw. The touch pass about 3/4 of the length of the court by Mattingly. Penn's free throw line jumper is good. Scott County trying to put some pressure on him. And a foul on Talbot. And for Scott County, there just haven't been many answers today. Breckinridge County just solid in every phase of the game.
That's what makes them so tough to try to come back against, and that makes it doubly frustrating because they just don't help you out much.
There's Sills back in the ball game. Matt Mattingly goes out for Breckinridge County. 16 seconds to go third quarter. The pass tipped away and stolen by Pulliam. To Richardson. Under pressure, missed it. Williams has it, tries to clear out, and is called for walking with 4.3 seconds to go. So Scott County will get another try at the end of the third quarter.
It's like Williams was bracing himself for the hit that never came. There was no one there. He was going to lean back on Talbert, who had vacated the premises.
Penn gives to Richardson. Missed the three-point try. Mattingly has it, and that's the end of the third quarter with the score. Breckinridge County 60 and Scott County 45. Back for the fourth quarter at Rupp Arena in just a minute. Scott County in a deep hole now against a fine Breckinridge County team, 60-45 as we start the fourth quarter.
Keith, Breckinridge County been playing great the whole time. It's because they're playing with 6 guys. And here they are right here. Listen at them. They're going to the semifinals. They believe it. Back to you, Keith.
Dan has found his way into the stands. Wondered where he was. Here comes Scott County after the miss. Ball got away from Richardson, picked up by Critchlow. Down the lane, flipped it up, and drew the foul. That one will go against Penn.
14, Penn, that's his second, team's sixth. At the line, Critchlow, and he will have...
Patrick Critchlow, a 6-foot senior. Averages 13 points a game, has 4 today, but don't let that fool you. He's played an outstanding basketball game. There's Tony Johnson back in the lineup for Scott County.
Replaces number 10, Michael Richardson.
Keep in mind that Critchlow is playing against a defense that puts a lot of pressure on you. Tough to handle the ball against him. They caused Wayne County's point guard, William Scherer, to turn it over 8 times the other day. And you know how highly touted he was as far as taking care of the ball. 8 turnovers.
And on the other side of the ball, Scott County's been over 106 times this year. They have 45 points, and we're in the 4th quarter.
And from this point on, both teams will shoot the bonus.
Hubbard in the ball game. Now Pulliam tries a 3. Left it short and pulled down by Critchlow.
Like they're in the 1-2-2 again, and they extend that pressure out front. They really make it tough for you to get into any sort of offense. So I'm completely take Franklin County's offense away from them.
Critchlow penetrates. Now to Whitworth. Baseline drive. He's fouled.
The foul is on number 24.
Here's the penetration again. You see 3 or 4 white shirts around. Whitworth circling around the baseline with a strong move, and Pulliam gets it.
(63-45). Whitworth now 3 of 4 from the line, 9 points in the game. And the ball stolen away by Critchlow. Underneath, fouled hard from behind by Tony Johnson.
Another great steal by Critchlow, and you see the quick low dribble to come out of there. Enabled him to get away from Johnson.
Johnson, that's his 4th.
So Critchlow back to the line following the 4th foul on Tony Johnson.
And he will have 2.
There's Matt Mattingly returning for Breckinridge County.
He replaces number 32, Adam Mattingly.
Adam Mattingly goes out 9 for 9 from the field.
26 points for him.
And we have an official's timeout.
We talked about the sharp passing as you see Williams being looked at over on the Breckinridge County bench.
Some blood there, and they're going to have to take him out and get that cleaned up.
John Calise is in there. 6'4" senior. Carl Williams has a seat on the bench. Ahead for Talbert, and he laid it in.
We haven't seen that very often, able to get behind Breckinridge County's defense for a lay-in. Talbert.
We talked about Mattingly's 9 for 9. He's gotten the ball in good shape as you see the foul committed as Critchlow drove toward the lane. He's got the ball in good shape for shots, but he's worked hard to make good moves too.
And he has 5 assists. We've seen him pass it well today. And Critchlow has 6 assists. Whitworth 5 assists. They share the wealth.
And they're looking pretty wealthy right now with a 19-point lead and 6:37 to go.
Tell you, when you look up intangibles, you might see Critchlow's name under there because he gives you those intangible things, taking care of the ball, the leadership, and he hits the free throws.
And steals the ball again. Lost control and a hard foul again as Critchlow went for the bucket. That one will go against Pulliam.
Dean Hobbs wanting an intentional foul, and we've seen a couple of fouls maybe of less magnitude than that be called intentional in the tournament, so he may have an argument.
And we have Scott County substitutions. Number 10, Michael Richardson.
There's Michael Richardson
14, Billy Ray
back in the game.
Replacing number 5, Ronnie Lee Hubbard, and number 24,
Richardson with 11 points.
And also
There's
for
Penn.
Scott County, number 22, Jason
Penn has 13 for Scott County today. But it's Breckinridge County in control as you look at that Scott County bench. Just 6.5 minutes to go, and Critchlow is back up at the line. Second one rolled off.
Alan Hatcher of
Tipped outside. And Calise grabbed it. He's fouled from behind.
Call an intentional foul.
That's on Talbert.
The intentional foul is on number 00.
Well, they saw the hard foul a little bit earlier on Critchlow on the breakout, and I think this time the officials were determined they're not going to let these hard fouls go. Wow.
A lot of contact, but the intentional foul call is made. Calise misses. Comes up empty. Long faces on the Scott County bench. Came in with a mark of 27 and 5. Whitworth back outside. Tigers being pressured, but in no hurry to move to the basket. Mattingly had it knocked away, but Breckinridge County retains possession. And Adam Mattingly comes back in for Breckinridge County after that rest. What a day it's been for him. .5:40 to go. Breckinridge County running the clock down.
They do it so well, and they take high percentage shots. And of course, their defense may be the strong suit of their game, Breckinridge County.
And while they're protecting a 21-point lead in this game, there may come a time when it's much tighter. They crowded Payne over there. And he got a timeout with 5:23 to go in the fourth quarter. Timeout, Breckinridge County. They lead by 21.
And ladies and gentlemen, concourse level at the main arena entrance following the conclusion of
Breckinridge County called the timeout to keep possession of the basketball, something that they've done very well throughout this ball game, Roger.
Their offense has been nearly flawless, still shooting 63% from the floor. And you can't say enough about their defense, which has just been stifling against a team that is one of the top scoring teams in the state, averaging over 80 points a game. They've held the Cardinals to 35% shooting. They've forced 21 turnovers, which has led to 24 Breckinridge County points.
And check out the assist column for Breckinridge County.
20 of them as a team. They have Critchlow with 6 and 2 guys with 5. I'd say that's spreading it around pretty well.
That one almost got away. Mattingly back outside. Under 5 minutes. Scott County extending the defense, but so far Breckinridge handling it. And the Breckinridge crowd likes it. Driving is Williams. Missed the shot off the glass, and Talbert has it. But they used up some time. Richardson, a quick three-pointer. And a wild scramble. Talbert comes up with it, hits the basket, and he's fouled.
A goal by Talbert is good.
Scott County still going after him. That foul is on Whitworth.
The foul is on number 34.
Well, you're right. They still are going after him. There's a pileup of bodies. Talbot, who had a great first-round game, gets this one to go down and a chance for another three-point play.
And for Scott County, number 42, Lance McMillan.
Here's McMillan back in for Scott County. Saw some action earlier, did not score. Jason Centers goes out. .68-50. Critchlow down the middle and then out to the wing.
They've got the floor spread. They'll take a layup right now, but I doubt that they would look for any other type of shot. Might see some backdoor cuts if Scott County comes up hard to try to deny.
Whitworth into the lane, back out of the lane. Might have gone off his knee, and it did.
Billy Ray Penn with the quick hands and forces a turnover. That's 16 of them today by Breckinridge County, so you got to give credit to Scott County's defense in that phase.
They've tried to keep the pressure on. Inside, Talbert has it blocked from behind by Whitworth. It'll be a foul on Whitworth. That's 4 on Whitworth.
That's his 4th.
Talbert back to the line after a word from the coach. He's 2 out of 3 from there.
And he will have 2.
Coach Hobbs will get Sills back in for the stretch run, telling him to tuck his shirt tail in.
Breckinridge County, number 42, Jay Sills, replaces number 34, Jared Whitworth.
Coach
13.
Hobbs.
13 for Talbot.
Coach Hobbs can certainly have some good basketball discussions and family outings, right, with Rex Chapman as his son-in-law.
Well, the pep talk certainly helped in the opening round game. Critchlow drives down court, a big collision with Talbot. And the call goes against Talbot, and that'll be it for him. So Talbot is out with 3:29 to go in the 4th quarter. The senior fouling out of this ball game. He had a good ball game with 14 points.
Had to battle foul problems. He's an outstanding rebounder and great baseline player. Hit 5 out of 7 from the floor. A good day despite foul difficulty. And an outstanding tournament for the young man, Talbot.
And he will have 1.
Tony Johnson replaces him. There's Tony Johnson along the lane.
21 of 32 from the stripe. Now 22 of 33, and Critchlow 9 out of 11. The Tigers have put him down when they needed to.
Critchlow has hit his scoring average of 13. Fall away shot by Johnson. Got his own rebound. Penn's shot won't fall. Battle for it, and Sills comes out with it for Breckinridge County.
Well, there's no quit in the Cardinals. They just have not been able to convert today. 16 out of 48.
Critchlow tried to leave it off, picked it back up, and stuck it in. And he'll go to the line. Penn fouled him.
That's his 3rd. And for Scott County,
Well, it's going to be tough to choose a player of the game, isn't it? Critchlow making that decision very difficult. Once again, playing awfully well down the stretch, just as he did in the win over Franklin County.
Also for Breckinridge County, number 50, John.
Critchlow's second free throw a little too hard, but there's Sills putting it in off the glass. It's a 22-point lead for Breckinridge County. And another steal by Critchlow. Tries to go across the lane. That play is broken up by McMillan.
And for Breckinridge County, number 50, John Calise.
Now Calise comes in, replacing Adam Mattingly, who goes to the bench. To a big round of applause from the Breckinridge County crowd.
Oh, he deserves it. 9 of 9 from the floor, 26 points. Had 4 rebounds, 5 assists.
We'll see Critchlow go back to the line. That one's on McMillan, his second.
I don't think there's any question this Breckinridge County team establishing itself as one of the favorites in this tournament.
Whitworth will go in for Critchlow at the next break. Critchlow getting ready to shoot the free throw. And for Scott County, it's Jeff Wilhite in the ball game for the first time. Michael Richardson comes out.
Tough shooting day for Michael. 2 for 12.
Williams got the board. It's loose on the floor. And Critchlow's going to be called for walking in the scramble.
That's called. And for Breckinridge County, number 34, Jared Whitworth, replaces number 20, Patrick Critchlow.
Now Critchlow goes to the bench. Another big round of applause from the Breckinridge County fans, and his line is impressive too.
Critchlow with 15 points, 9 of those coming at the stripe. 9 of 13 for the free throw line, had 8 rebounds and 6 assists.
3-point try not there by Wood. Williams is fouled on the rebound. Sills is also now gone for Breckinridge County, as Dean Hobbs able to get some of his regulars out of there a little bit early.
That's his third.
Talking about Breckinridge County and their standing in the tournament, of course, as you know, once you get to the semifinals, anybody's capable of coming through with a couple of wins at that point. It's down to the nitty-gritty.
For one in the bonus.
Williams drops in the free throw. The foul was on McMillan, his third. Well, the scene on the Scott County bench, the other side of the state tournament story. Scramble, it's picked up by Williams and handed off to Whitworth. Now loose, picked up by Calise. Minute 52 to go. Breckinridge County by 24. And they'll be seeing action on Saturday.
They look really solid, too. They're going to be tough for anybody to beat.
3-point try in the air, not there for Carby. Tries again, and it's blocked.
Tough for Scott County to shut it down, Keith. They had a 13-game winning streak coming into this one.
Hubbard comes up with it. Goes ahead to McMillan. Can't get the layup. Whitworth pulled it down.
Great first season for Billy Hicks at Scott County.
Breckinridge County, as Carby fires away again, hits this one.
A three-point goal by Brand Carby.
Big response from the crowd as the senior gets in there and nails a three to make it 79-52. McMillan is fouled.
Here come the shock troops.
Going to clear the bench for Breckinridge County. Haven't seen much of that in the state tournament thus far this year because we've had so many close ball games. Some of the subs getting very few seconds of play at the end of a few games, but here we have a chance to clear the bench for Breckinridge County and a chance for the crowd once again to applaud some of the regulars as Williams and Whitworth and Matt Mattingly and Calise go out.
Only the second game in the tournament to this point with a double-digit point differential at the end.
And unlike the St. X Greenwood game, which was not decided until late, Breckinridge County has been in control most of the way in this one. McMillan drops in the second one. Inbounds pass. Mitchell is number 11, Leonard Mitchell. Jeremy Burnett is number 4. And the shot's in the air by Walker. Anthony Walker missed it. And the rebound coming to Young of Scott County. Ahead to McMillan. 79-56. Brandon Tall driving. Pass is picked off. Here's the three-point try on the way. Not there for Jeff Wilhite. 5 seconds. Wilhite tries it again. Hits this one. So the three-pointer by Wilhite closes out the scoring, and that's the end of the ball game. Breckinridge County an impressive win. It's the Tigers 79 and Scott County 59. We'll be back to wrap it up in just a minute.
The 1995 Boys Sweet 16 Basketball Tournament.